It's about to go down. Go down. It's about to go down. Go down. Now. Drop it. Drop it. Make it pop. Now. Drop it. Drop it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Pops and Drops podcast. On this week's episode, we have DJ Tabby West, who's been DJing for 18 years all over the West Coast. And she just moved back to Portland a couple months ago. We're going to have her on our Tectonic Thursday, this upcoming Thursday, and we're so excited to talk to you and have you on the show. How's it going?
Great.
Awesome. So we're just going to kind of dive right in and get to know you a little bit better.
What got you into DJing in the first place?
Well, I've always been a huge music fan. I liked singing before, and I originally intended on making industrial music because one of my biggest influences was Nine Inch Nails. And so I started at Clackamas Community College in studio recording, DAW music production, and things like that. So I realized I didn't know anything really about equipment or performing. And I was like, maybe I should dip into being a performer a bit before I go about all this. At the same time, I was exploring like the dance music scene, the club scene, and the rave scene in Portland. And I was so inspired by it. So between school and just experience, I was really interested, and then I knew I wanted to play music. So yeah, I just decided to start practicing, and a lot of people were starting to kind of notice that I had a strong interest. And so I was offered a gig playing with Mark Farina.
Oh.
And I decided, well, yeah, I'll go for it. So I just practiced. And then after I DJ'd the first time, I knew I was stuck on it.
You got hooked. It's addictive. It's like being up there. So, it's the best. It's the best rush. And Nine Inch Nails. I saw them at a Lollapalooza in 2005, I think. They're so sick. They're so cool. Awesome. So when you first started out, what kind of have you had the same brand and stage name for the last 18 years, or is that kind of morphed?
No, before I was a really, really underground DJ. And so I kind of went through this whole like exploring my creative side and deciding what was going to work for me. And it actually didn't evolve for a long time. I just went by DJ Tabby a lot. I tried a couple of different names that didn't stick. And then after traveling all over the West and playing all over the West, Tabby West just stuck. And it's funny because a lot of people actually think that it's my real last name. And I'm like, no, that is
I actually did think it was your last name.
That's
so funny.
It's a good name.
It really is.
It rolls off the tongue really well. It's a good brand.
Yeah, I also, when I moved to Idaho for a little while, I got really influenced by like the country western things. So I just started incorporating that.
Nice.
And it really worked out well.
Yeah, I was going to say your logo is Western themed as well. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. I've been just flowing with it, and it's been great.
That's awesome. So you talked about that kind of the West kind of influencing your brand and your sound. Is there anything, what else outside of music kind of do you draw inspiration from, like movies or TV or anything?
A little bit of everything, but nature is a big thing for me. And that's kind of tied into the Western theme. Is I love the country. I love to go exploring. I'm a huge adventurer, so I like to go spelunking or camping or I explore a lot of abandoned things. And
that's cool.
So I've really like to incorporate all of that into what I'm doing.
That's awesome.
I like to
Splunking.
encourage people to adventure.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, going to cave diving and all that, like a rave cave. That would be really great for the sound bouncing off the walls in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rave in a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rave in a cave.
Yep. I've seen it done. It's possible.
Oh, you attended some like that?
I've seen one, yes.
That is so
It
cool.
was like super underground, but we actually partied in a cave.
That is badass.
Actually got some attention to it because people left like glow sticks all over it. So after that, people were a little more aware, so we couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta keep it clean.
You gotta pack out what you pack in.
Yeah, exactly. Was that one of
That was not my event.
Yeah.
It was someone else's event, or I would have cleaned all of it up.
Well, actually, I've been educated this past year too because, things that are biodegradable, I always thought it was okay to, let it go in the nature. But somebody educated me and let me know, like, hey, if it's not naturally from that location, you shouldn't really just leave it there unless it's like your own property, But yeah, it's things that we don't really think about too much.
Yeah. Speaking of that rave cave, have you had any what would be one of your most like memorable live performances you've had?
I definitely liked this event, Alice In Raveland. It was by Vox Productions, and it was 2010. I was really pregnant. And I got booked to DJ for a big event, and the headliner was Andy Garcia, and I was the headliner support for that event. And it was one of the only nights in that pregnancy that I actually felt great. Because I was severely sick. And so, I had the best time, and I got to DJ for there was 950 or something people there. And so it was just like this sea of people, and then people were chanting my name, and there were go-go dancers, and it was just
Wow.
It was done so right, and the vibes were really good. And so I'll never forget just that night of relief and calm and good vibes that I had during one of the roughest times of my life.
Yeah.
That's awesome though.
How hard was it to get that set together? Or do you tend to do it all live or?
That one I did plan it a bit, and I did pretty good. Yeah. So it wasn't too rough. But I just I was so ill that I was scared I wasn't going to be able to do it. And then once I got there and I just started feeling amazing, I was like, oh, well, this is way better than I could have imagined.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
so awesome to happen.
Yeah. DJing pregnant, I bet that's got to be so crazy, such a crazy experience.
Wasn't Sippy pregnant this last year, and she was doing that?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Allison, is it Alice in Wonderland? I think DJ pregnant too. Was that?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're part of that group.
Yeah. That's rarefied. That's rare air. That's really cool. Especially to do that for such a big event. That must have been amazing.
Yeah, and I try to a message that I try to bring out is that life doesn't stop at parenthood.
Yes.
You don't have to freeze your life. You don't have to become someone else. Be yourself and express yourself anyways. Do your creative things. Don't just be like, oh, I'm a parent now. Now I have to completely change into this whole other person. That shouldn't be how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I completely agree with
I hope
that.
to inspire single moms to get themselves out there, still live. It's life is short, and we want to enjoy our kids. You can have a happy balance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Actually, just this morning I was thinking about everything that I have going on, and I was like, well, I work full time, plus overtime, plus I'm trying to run a business, have my kids, they have their basketball, and I love it. I wake up feeling so fulfilled every morning, but at the same time, I'm like, one thing that I'm going to promise my kids is that when they are older and they want to express their creativity and do their own thing, I will be there to help them watch their kids, if they have them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which,
Yes.
for the most part, we don't really have that. But when we have our third Thursdays, we do have our grandpas, our girls' grandpas that help out.
Yeah.
My dad's.
It helps a lot.
Yeah. Both our dads have watched our girls.
Yeah, my dad actually lives with us, and so if he's not having to work, then he'll help us. And then his dad lives on the property in another house, but if we need him, he'll be able to come up. But it's not always, so we try and find times when people can help us. But it is hard. It is really hard. I definitely did the single mom thing for, I don't know, a good 3-4 years, and it is tough.
I'm blessed to have a lot of help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're strong.
A lot of people that love my kids and want to be part of their lives. So I'm very blessed that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. That's important. So you said that for that bigger show, you planned your set. How do you, when you're structuring your sets, how do you go about it? What's your process?
Some of it depends on how I'm starting. Like if I'm playing the first set, I'll tend to start out with like a really pretty intro that's, kind of drawn out a little bit. But if I'm playing after someone, I'll typically try to mix out of what they're mixing.
Yeah.
So I'll try to match their BPM, and then I can adjust my BPMs. I'm really good at changing BPMs. So I'll just start at their BPM and then go into my usual BPM slowly, like just gradually transition over. So that's how I usually start it. And then, I just go into my creative expression. And then I do try to figure out who's playing after me so I can end it in a style that's, at least compatible to what they're doing.
Yeah.
And if not, then sometimes we just plan how we're going to fade in and fade out, and then they're going to start their intro, because I notice a lot of performers have a nice intro planned, and I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I try to just be flexible.
Yeah, that's the best way to go about it, because it really depends on where you are on the card, because you need to know who's coming in and who's going out, and how to make sure that there's not like a massive interruption on the dance floor. That's cool.
It sounds like you're really great at collaborations also. Do you collaborate on songs? Do you make music with anyone?
Definitely. I made a song called All My Friends with Sincere God Magnetic. And that was really fun because I actually just did the vocals. And so he did all the song production. He had most of it made by the time he got to me. And so I just wanted to stay really flexible artistically because he already had sort of a vision. But I got to create the subject. And so the subject was friendship. And so we made a song about friendship, and it was a theme that was important to me. So I still got to reach my creative points in the song. But at the same time, he had already the beats, he had the vibe that he wanted, the vocal vibe that he wanted. So I just remained flexible. Being flexible is really handy in this industry.
Yes.
And I just tried to mold my vocals into his creative vision, and then we made that song, and it was really great. I had so much fun.
So you mentioned friendship being like something that was important to you. When you make your music and you structure your sets, are you always trying to deliver a message, or do you just kind of go with the flow sometimes?
Yeah, it does depend on the thing, like what I'm doing. But yeah, unity is a huge message for me. Just fun and joy in general. Like you want things that are just remind you of the pure joy of life. And then another thing that I try to message is expressing yourself, and also I do get a little bit political sometimes. Like I try to let people know, like, this is what we want with our earth, this is what we want with humanity. Let's work towards that.
Yeah. Yeah. Building a positive message is very important, especially given what's going on right now.
I laugh a little bit because Chance was just about to post something political right before our podcast, our meeting.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the most positive message, but
there's a lot of things that I want to say that I don't say because of like, it's obvious what's going, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And we all know. Like, okay. Yeah. With that said, speaking of getting out of that, speaking of like the industry, it's just the industry. Is there anything that you wish you knew before you started, or is there any if you could talk to yourself 18 years ago and be like, hey, watch out for X, Y, and Z?
I would say I didn't know my value when I came into this. I didn't know what I had to offer. Let's see. I would say I wish I knew what I had to offer everyone. I didn't know how resourceful I was, and I just wish I knew my value more and what I had to offer more. And then another thing is, don't let anything get in your way. Like, people are gonna hate on you. They're gonna tell you, oh, your music sucks sometimes. Like, you're gonna be told, you're really not that great, or, like, gosh, I've had people just come down on me. And I didn't know most of those people were just like jealous because they don't have the motivation and courage to just start something and go out there and put themselves out there like that. And so a lot of the time they're projecting their own insecurity on you.
Big time.
And so I didn't know that. I was like, oh, I would let it get to me. Like, oh, maybe I do suck. And then I would get really self-conscious, and I would let it, like, stop me or slow me down, at least, from what I was accomplishing. And now I don't do that anymore. I have the confidence, I have the self-esteem, I know what I have to offer. And so now it's like, if someone said that to me now, I'd just like be like, okay, well, have a nice day.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Yeah.
We've seen some artists that like 2 years ago, the sound, it just wasn't there for us. But then now we're like, oh my God, you have blown us away, And even with Chance's own sound, I'm pretty critical.
Very critical of my sound.
Behind the doors.
But you gotta roll with the punches and understanding your worth. That is awesome. Maintaining, knowing that you have something to give to the world.
Yeah.
Through expression and art is a beautiful thing.
You also have to take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
You have to be able to let the constructive criticism motivate you, and even the hate, like, let it motivate you, not stop you. Let it, trigger a response that goes, well, I'm going to do better then.
Yeah.
You're obviously doing something right if you got, people paying attention to you like that.
Yeah. Is there any advice that you would give to people just entering our space now?
Definitely. Always be open to education, because there's a lot to explore in the DJ world. I tell people, play on as much equipment as you can. Play on different equipment, go to friends' houses, try their stuff, go to open decks, try everything. Be ready for every format. You want to have everything prepared so that if you walk into somewhere and they have a different format, you're able to work with that. Be ready to invest also in yourself, in your equipment, in your career, gas. I mean, you're going to have to travel. So definitely be open. Another big thing is be flexible, because if you're not flexible, it's really hard to do things. So I've had to even build my day job to be flexible with my music career, because otherwise you're going to miss a lot of opportunities, and every one of those could be important. Every one of those, the right person could see you and decide to pull you in, so you have to be ready for that. So being flexible is so important, and not just with your time, but with the way you do things. So don't be like, I remember early on in my career, I really didn't like dubstep, and I was so anti dubstep, and now I really like it. And I wish back then I would have just been like a little more open to it. So now I'm like, okay, any new type of music, I'm going to actually indulge myself in that a little bit, and just try to find the positives and try to be open to it.
That is a great piece of advice, is to just indulge in every form of music that you can find, because you never know what the event is going to call for, and you never know what the audience is going to react to, like in a positive manner.
I actually have an experience. This Halloween, I played at Barrel Room, and I've been playing breaks a lot, and I do play house, but he specifically said, you know, a bass genre, and bass house was included in that. So I did start with some bass house, like the first half with bass house, and people were going off. Like, it got such a good reaction.
Yeah.
And I really love it. Like, I didn't try it before. I didn't even play bass house before that event.
I love bass house.
Now I'm so hooked that I'm creating a whole new bass house set.
There you go.
And then I will be producing an album this winter, and I'm going to put a lot of bass house in this album.
Nice.
I'm going to learn to produce it, so it's going to be really fun. I usually produce break beats, so I'm veering out of the normal. So that's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, I love bass house.
Yeah, if you need any pointers or you want a chance to listen to it, he's there for you.
That's my like, because you get the heaviness from like a more dubby step kind of stuff, but you also get the bounce from house, and it's like the best of both worlds. It's like that's why.
What I love.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, bass house is special. Bass house really is special.
It really is.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Awesome. We just talked about collabing. What?
So we know about your, obviously your upcoming show this Thursday, Tectonic at Jungle Bar. But do you have any other upcoming shows or projects that you're working on? I know that you mentioned you're, working on an album in the winter time, but.
Yeah. I'm finishing a song right now. I've been really focused on that. I am on Tuesday planning to play with Atomic Airwaves. They do a lot of Twitch streaming.
Oh, okay.
So I'm setting up more stuff with that. Wednesday, I have been considering going to the open decks that Shay is hosting.
Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to play for Shay for a while, but I think she needs to see me play. So, yeah, I just
get there.
Attend that open deck.
Get there early,
like
because
6:37,
or even before that. Get there early, because it gets full. It like fills up like that. I went, and I was like 15 minutes later than I thought I was gonna be, and it was like, she was like, it's full. Like, it gets.
Yeah, I've been hearing it pops off.
It
So
is.
really
Yeah.
excited to go try.
And Shay is awesome. She's such a cool person. And her partner After Feelings is also amazing too.
Cool.
How would you describe your sound to someone who's never heard you before?
It depends on what style I'm playing. I've had like rock fans hear my music before I played at what was normally a metal venue.
That's
this one
cool.
time, and they called my music the metal of dance music. Like,
Oh,
they were
that's so
That's
like,
sick.
get down to this. It's awesome. And sometimes I do get kind of like just straight grimy and dirty and just really, yeah, it's just intense, I think, is how I would describe anything I'm playing. Um, and I like to display like a message of unity, but also rebellion at the same time. And then just like fun and joy again, like I was saying earlier. So I usually do that sound with like my break beats, electro house, the bass house, hard house and hard techno, those kind of things. I like to just really get intense in like a hard way. And then I do have a softer music side as well, which I mostly would do with like house and trance.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's intense in a different way, more of like emotional and heartfelt and, the kind of set that would bring a tear to your eye. So I'd say either style I'm doing is an intense and intuitive style.
That's awesome. I'm really looking forward to Tectonic. I cannot wait to hear
Yeah,
you play.
it's gonna be so good.
Same.
Did you? I think you mentioned previously when we talked that there was a song that you wanted to share with us, or a mix that you wanted to share with us. Maybe
I am mastering a song currently.
Okay.
I'm on my computer, so I don't really have a way to show it to you right now.
Oh, okay.
I mastered the song. I'm about to release it, and hopefully I'll have it done by the end of today. Hoping to have my own built set. So that's my goal by next year.
Awesome.
By like March next year to have my own built set that's all my music, or at least remixes of things. I might throw a couple remixes in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. That's awesome. I've kind of gone 360. I started with just doing my own stuff on my sets because I came from the producer world too, and then I went to none of my own stuff, and now I'm back and working it back to like 50-50 or 60-40 of my own stuff versus everybody else, like the gems that I discover. But that's awesome.
I want to have my own set, but also learn to play my music with other people's music.
Yeah.
I like doing that too. I like expressing vision with other people's vision,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely want to have my own built set, but I also want to be able to play my songs with others. I think what people can expect with the upcoming set is a lot of high energy, something new. I like to bring something new to every set. Be ready to dance. I like to really rage it when I perform. I like to do high kicks. I like to thrash my hair around,
Nice.
my headphones up and catch them like people, like rock stars do with their microphone.
I love that.
That's so cool.
Sometimes I headbang so much that my headphones fall off. And I actually learned to do that because my headphones fell off, and I was like, what do I do? So I just flung them in the air, caught them, and put them back on.
Nice.
That's funny.
People loved it, so I just kept doing it.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Have you been...
Just expect a lot of energy and then lots of hugs, because a lot of my friends are friendly and affectionate, and they love to hug. So
Oh, good. We're huggers.
Yeah.
expect to be hugged.
Even on introductions, we are huggers.
Yeah.
That was such a hard word for me just now.
Awesome.
I have an easier time hugging than handshaking, I can say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Because sometimes you don't know if you're doing the half hug or like a full handshake. Yeah. Awesome. Well, we're really looking forward to this Thursday. We know you're going to kill it, and we cannot wait to see you live.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you for being on here and doing this with us too. I'm excited to share this with Portland and to make sure that everyone knows that you're a badass. We can't wait to see you live.
DJ Tabby West runs the West Coast.
Let's go.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you later.